This is Lisa Imhoff, Director of Operations.
And Dave Ballesteros, President of the Board of Directors. We are very excited to provide you with this update, and we'll be covering 3 topics: adoptions, adoption center expansion progress, and staffing. So Lisa, what did the adoption numbers look like in 2015?
I'm so glad you asked. We found forever homes for 293 cats and 117 dogs for a total of 410 animals. That's 31 more animals than we adopted in 2014, even with all of the expansion activity going on.
That's fantastic. And the Board Staff and Operations Committee set a goal to find forever homes for 525 animals in 2018. We are all motivated to help even more animals.
With that goal, the Adoption Center expansion becomes even more important. Here's a quick update. In the old administrative space, we have replaced the floor, built 2 new rooms, repainted the walls, added cages for cats that needed single unit dwellings, and designated space for foster homes to use during our Saturday adoption events.
These changes have allowed us to increase the number of cats that potential adopters can visit with.
Charlize and brothers Bo and Luke are a great example of cats who were not well suited for community cat rooms. With our old floor plan, they would have to live in our Healthy Hold ward, which is located in the rear of our building with limited visibility to potential adopters. But with our new space plan, they were able to move into the front, spend quality time exercising in the new rooms, and most importantly, meet their new adopters.
In the dog room, we have replaced the floor, installed new special wall covering, and created 2 smaller rooms to provide additional flexibility. We also replaced the floor and installed special wall covering in the flex room. This will allow us to better utilize this space for cats or dogs as the need dictates.
And we certainly needed that flexibility for Mary's puppies earlier this year. And thank you to all of the volunteers who helped with the round-the-clock care and feeding for these pups. The final phases of the expansion project are scheduled for completion this year. We will build an additional community cat room and purchase better cat enclosures for the front room. With our goal of increased adoptions, this additional capacity is coming at just the right time.
Absolutely. And that leads to our 3rd topic, staffing. The board recognized that we have significantly increased the number of animals helped, increased the capacity at the adoption center, and that we continue to add new volunteers. We completed an analysis to evaluate our staffing needs in light of these changes, the increased adoption goals we've set, and recognizing that we haven't added a staff role since 2011.
We reviewed the different processes needed to intake, care for, and adopt out the animals we bring into our program.
And we evaluated our staffing needs, fully recognizing that any added staff would have a financial impact. We wanted to be sure that our precious financial resources are used to help the most animals we can.
But we also need to recognize that we can only continue to increase the number of animals we help if we can take proper care of them.
There were 4 primary findings from this analysis. First, there has been a significant increase in activity at the adoption center during the weekday hours. Second, we continue to have new volunteers who need training on cat care. Third, we found that we were having challenges keeping up with the sanitizing protocols. And fourth, we also found that volunteer levels for morning shift leads was falling well below our needs.
And all of these factors limited the time that Allison and I could spend on our primary roles, managing the overall cat and dog program.
So as a result of the analysis, the board has approved adding an operations role to address these existing needs, recognizing that these needs will only grow as we help more animals. And to reinforce the comment made earlier, we can only help more animals if we can take proper care of them.
The core responsibilities of this new role will be to manage the adoption center and general care of the cats who are housed there, manage the cat care volunteers for the morning shifts, and ensure proper and consistent training and adoption support.
And as we considered the skills and experiences we would want in this person, it became very clear that there was a person ideally suited to take on this role.
It's right, with over 10 years experience with Second Chance, the last 2 as our development coordinator, and prior to that as a cat care volunteer, a cat care lead, a cat counselor, a person who has supported the Petco and PetSmart locations, and who has an unsurpassed love and affection for our animals. We identified Sarah Weisenburn as the ideal person for this role, and we are very excited to share that she has accepted.
Congratulations, Sarah, and thank you for all that you have done for Second Chance. We've made some modifications to the development coordinator role, and recruitment for this expanded development and communications manager is underway.
So I think you'll agree that we have had a lot of very positive news to share with you. And as we really think about what we are doing and, importantly, how we are doing it, I know the staff and the board are so very grateful for all of your support.
We truly could not do what we do without you, so thank you. And don't forget to register for our Racing for Rescues event. It will take place Sunday, May 15th at the NC State Centennial Campus. There are separate 5K runs for runners with dogs and runners by themselves, and a very nice 2K walk. Bring your dog or just come yourself. Please tell your friends, family, and coworkers. It's a great time, and all proceeds go to support our programs. We hope to see you there.